The most painful prison deaths ever.
Teeth. You get
Oh, that name already got me going.
It feels heavier the second that steel door slams shut behind you. The cuffs come off, but all eyes are still on you. You look left to right, only to see inmates sizing you up like wolves around a wounded deer. The first week you're in there, you're purely fresh meat. From getting shoved in chow lines to getting tripped in the showers, you quickly find out that in prison, showing weakness is an invitation to...
Dude, there's no way I'm letting that happen, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I committed a crime that's bad enough for my ass to get sent to prison, you think I'm about to sit around and get bullied like this is in middle school? Are you crazy?
Kosso says, Dorny, you getting bent over in prison?
I'm not. On my soul, I'm not. Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be on some, like, movie type timing, and the first thing I'm gonna do when I'm in prison is hit the biggest guy with a... I'm not saying I'm gonna do that, but what I am saying, though, is first that try me, he getting hit with a... He going... Hold on. All I'm gonna say though is he do some bullshit. As soon as he lay his hands on me, I'm trying to little bro me, hitting boom, boom, boom. Facts, knocking his ass out. Everybody know I'm not gonna be with, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even trolling.
And burped up. So you stop. You start doing push-ups until your chest is on fire and burpees until your vision blurs. Anything heavy that you can get your hands on, you quickly start lifting. As usual, the fights keep on coming.
That's exactly what will happen. Yo, third month in the pen, I'm gonna look like this. Facts. Straight buff as shit. I wish you would try me. Please try me.
You finally win.
Ooh.
A few months later, people know your name. Inmates begin nodding at you in the yard. Gangs start sending some of their guys to your cell not to beat you up, but to rather invite you to their group. As usual, you stay solo, but the respect, that's yours now.
Yeah.
You've earned it.
Riding a solo dolo with full aura, maxed out.
It wasn't easy, but you've finally climbed the ranks of approval inside of the prison. One night, you come back to your cell and you can't help but to feel that something's off. You look inside, only to find a scrawny newcomer sprawled out on the top of the bed.
Oh, hell nah. On my bed, gang? You know what this is? This is prison, boy. You fresh meat. Just DoorDash to me, gang. You crazy?
You've been locked up long enough to know that what this man is doing is one of the biggest signs of disrespect in the prison. But the man seems ignorant to the culture.
Hell
He's
no.
half asleep with his head
Smack
on
him
the
up,
pillow,
big bro.
like he owns the place.
Smack him up.
Hey, wake up.
Huh? Can't you see that I'm trying to catch some sleep?
Get the f off my bed.
Man, it's too early for this.
You mean
Just
DoorDash you? You're gonna
buzz
shag him?
off.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
This is the biggest disrespect you've received.
Can't let that slide. You can't let that slide.
To a point where you finally decide enough's enough. You grab the scrawny man and rip him off your bunk bed, slamming him down to the floor in an instant.
Like, fuck are you even doing on my bed, though?
You begin swinging at him like it's no man's business. Inmates rush out from their cells and form a crowd between the two of you, excited to see the fight take place. Your fists connect over and over, and cheers erupt around you from all types of prisoners. You lock him in a tight headlock, with his muscles bulging. He's flailing aimlessly, with snot and tears dripping from his eyes and nose.
All right, bro. All right, at ease, 5. He had enough, bro. He had
Gang
enough.
leaders begin placing bets on who'll win the fight for fun, but it's obvious.
Kelly on
big ass.
A pain so sharp and blinding that it doesn't feel real.
Huh?
You really don't want to look, but you look anyways in pure disbelief.
Huh?
It wasn't just a gut feeling, your brain was right. The dude is literally biting your nose.
Oh, hell no! Nigga, what? What are you even doing in this situation? Surely.
Scream like a banshee. It's a sound you can't even recognize coming from yourself. But right now, you don't care.
See, an unexperienced person in this field, in this situation, would have tried to start swinging on him, bro. Like, get off me. Bro, I'm just gonna be like, bro, I'm gonna start doing this. Get him off you like a tick. Get off me, nigga. Get off me, boy. Get off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the method. Facts.
You begin to claw, punch, and bash on him. Unfortunately, however, you only find that the more you hit him...
He bites it off, though? No. Look, if you don't bite him like this dude did, or if you don't fight him like this dude did, bro, he's gonna eventually let go. But my nigga, if someone has their teeth sunk into you, do you know how hard it is to get it off of you? Like, you can't possibly think you're gonna punch his ass off of you, my nigga. Like, he's on that. He's going for the fucking kill. I'm trying to dance some salsa. Why are you thugs? All right, right.
Punch and bash on him. Unfortunately, however, you only find that the more you hit him, the harder the bite becomes.
You wouldn't be cooked in this situation if you did what I said.
Tissue rip. Your punches turn into desperate pleas for him to stop. He doesn't listen. The crowd isn't cheering anymore, and even the veterans look
Yo,
sick.
someone help him,
You
bro.
begin begging for the guards to intervene, but by the time they rush in and rip him off you, it's too late. You're found convulsing on the floor, unresponsive, with life-threatening injuries.
Dude, no way he
Medical staff
died
does
from
their
this.
absolute best to
No
save
way he
him,
died from
but
this.
you're broken in a way that can't be undone. This incident took place in Ghana during 2021.
What the
Both
fuck?
individuals got into an altercation that led to this shamelessly terrifying fight.
What?
The suspect that committed the crime was taken to court again, where he'd received judgment for his attack. Always remember
But that's
to protect your
self-defense though,
jewels.
right?
The freezer.
Fuck, he actually died from that? Like, what do you even tell your family? Self-defense by eating his... No, self-defense by I was laying on his bed and he started beating the hell out of me, so I just did what I could do in that situation. He's way bigger than me. There's not many things you can do with that. And you know what I'm saying? I was trying to survive. I thought he was gonna kill me. You know, like self-defense like that. Oh my god.
On January 12th, a 33-year-old man would be taken to the Walker County Jail, confused, malnourished,
Probably in
and
there for
sick.
life too, right?
His cousin had called for help, hoping that the police would bring an ambulance and give him medical assistance. However, the sheriff's
horde.
deputies arrived to the scene first, and they reported that the man brandished a weapon and let off a round towards the officers before running into a forest. When they finally apprehended him, he was seen to be malnourished and in a state of total delirium, with his only comments being incoherent babbles about portals in hell.
Oh
Instead
hell
of taking
no.
the man to the hospital, the officers would lock him in a cold booking cell and remove his clothes for whatever reason.
What?
From the moment the door clanged shut, the cold began eating at him. It seeped into his bones.
See, this is what I was saying. This is why some people do not like cops. Bro, you gonna toss him in a damn near a freezer and then strip him of his clothes, have him in nothing but undies? Why? Literally, why? Shoot him, not gonna lie, bro. This dude wasn't, I mean, he's tweaking. He's tweaking, don't get me wrong, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just inhumane.
Into goose flesh and made his teeth chatter until his jaw ached. Each breath fogged in the air like it was Christmas night, and the man began shivering so violently that it hurt. An officer
Damn.
would state that this treatment was fitting, since the man fired a weapon at the officers.
Oh, he
Some
did?
other jailers even said
Oh, I'm just a bot, bro. I didn't hear that.
that the cops should have just fired at him, instead of bringing him back to the jail alive. Days passed.
Just kill him,
without
have mercy?
food,
Exactly.
warmth, or medical treatment for his mental state, until one day he was finally taken out of the cell. However, it would be for anything but a good reason. Despite being in a freezing cold cell with temperatures that dropped below 30 degrees
Kelly
for
on
nearly a
Both
week,
Worlds says can't be me, they gonna see how sexy I am and say we can't throw a chocolate sexy man as yourself in jail, go free Big Daddy, then I leave the jail with aura.
What the fuck are you talking about?
officers still thought that these conditions were too comfortable for him. To the man's complete horror, they wanted to lock him in the jail's kitchen freezer. They would rip him out of his cell and tase him so
Wait,
violently
whoa,
that he
whoa, what?
officers still thought that these conditions were too comfortable for him. To the man's complete horror, they wanted to lock him in the jail's kitchen freezer. They would rip him out of his cell and tase him so violently that he'd lose his dentures in the process. With
Dentures? This dude is old as
his
hell.
wrists and ankles shackled, they would throw the man in a metal restraint chair.
Oh, hell no. They on some evil shit. This is a goddamn Star Trek right here. Hell no, bro. CIA torture?
Tie
Exactly,
him
bro.
down and leave him in the freezer. The air inside was biting.
This nigga ain't do nothing but be crazy and shoot at the cops. Like, holy shit.
Any ounce of heat his body may have maintained before was sapped instantly. His body
Yeah, these motherfuckers gotta go to jail for life. I don't give a damn what they got going on. Whoever greenlit putting this dude in the freezer and chaining him down, you're evil. You're evil. It's literally just that simple.
burned with fever, then chilled again, as if it couldn't decide whether to fight or surrender. The hum of the refrigeration unit filled the silence. His fingers stiffened, his lips turned blue, and the man froze with every second in that chair, feeling like hours.
Dude.
When they moved him back to the holding cell, the floor was littered with trash. He lay there motionless, ribs showing, breath shallow. A nurse appeared briefly, stood at the doorway, then turned off the light and left him in darkness.
What?
Guards passed his cell, some stopping to look, others just walking by.
Yeah, he's dead.
Not one brought him clothes. After enduring 2 weeks of pure horror, the officers took him to a hospital. A human's normal body temp is supposed to be about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. But when they brought him in, he was only breathing 2 breaths per minute with a pulse that was nearly non-existent, and his body temperature shockingly
What
read
the-
72 degrees Fahrenheit. Doctors tried to warm him up and did their absolute best to push his body back from the edge, but sadly enough, it was too late. In the official report, officers would lie and say that he was completely fine when he left the jail, and that hypothermia
Like, bitch, what?
is what caused this outcome. But in truth, they froze him alive. Thankfully, 10 jail staff members would all be tried and charged in relation to this incident.
Okay.
Let situations like these encourage you to know the law and your rights as a civilian well.
How was he still alive for that long after? That's what I'm saying. That's what's getting me. I thought, honestly, with all due respect, I thought his ass would have been dead, bro. Like within the first week. His ass around 2 weeks. He's a goddamn trooper.
You and I to refuse to look the other way whenever those in power treat humans with cruelty.
That's such a sad way to go. Napalm? Isn't that like what they used in Vietnam? It's good, Q.
First, you do enough favors from other prisoners for them to buy you some peanut butter from the commissary.
Ooh,
Then you eat up the peanut butter and lick the jar clean and keep it concealed.
What does got to do with
you steal some
anything?
sugar from the jail's kitchen and strong cleaning materials like bleach or ammonia. Once you've got all your materials, head back to the kitchen and bribe the prisoner working kitchen duty to have access to stove and pots inside. Then, quickly cook yourself some boiling hot water and slowly pour it into your peanut butter jar.
What this got to do with anything, though?
Container. Finally, sneak the boiling hot water back to your cell and mix the rest of your ingredients inside of it.
Is he about to nuke the jail cell? What the f is he making?
And when you see your enemy sitting down to eat his lunch, attack.
Oh,
This
what
concoction
the?
is called palm, and it's one of the most dangerous yet common weapons used within US prisons. This horrific mixture splashes onto you and sticks to your skin while burning the living hell out of your body. It's difficult to get off, and it keeps on burning you long after the attack is over.
What?
Stickiness. Hence why it's called prison napalm.
Yo, how much you gotta hate somebody to even do that to them, though, bruh? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's only one. Nah, I don't think I've ever hated it so much that I wanted to see their face burn off, bro. Hell no.
August 2013, a 24-year-old man would be sentenced to 20 years of prison for mistakenly targeting an innocent young girl in an act of violence that would tragically be the cause of her passing. With the community absolutely enraged about this, people outside of the prison would put a $13,000 bounty on his head for the prisoners to deal away with him. After a series of unsuccessful attacks, the man would be placed in a protection cell with 2 other inmates. But horrifically enough,
How you put someone in a protection cell with 2 other people, bro? What?
at around 11 p.m., the man would prepare to go to bed when one of the inmates in the cell quickly pinned him down to
Oh,
the
hell
floor,
no.
while the other magically revealed a steaming hot concoction of, yep, you guessed it, prison napalm.
Oh, that shit over. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta investigate the cops that put his ass there, bro. Hell no. They knew what was about to happen.
This case terrifying is that the men didn't just throw and splash the napalm on him, like how it's normally supposed to be used. They began slowly pouring the boiling hot liquid down his throat, causing severe injury to the man's internals. Afterwards, they poured the rest of it on his face, eyes, lips, and ears. Officers would quickly intervene, but upon glimpse of the man, they would report that he bared a horrifyingly similar resemblance to a real-life zombie. So, with that being said, stay in school, follow your passions, and please, for the love of all that's good, don't end up in jail.
Y'all got it.
Have a happy
Holy
day.
smokes. Hey, man, ain't gonna lie, W reacts for today, though, man. And W Talk Hat for making this video. W everything, man. If you are watching this video on YouTube and you want to come watch reactions like this live, make sure y'all come to the Twitch. See y'all. Peace.